And my college coach used to say this sometime too. Save that for the NBA. Schroder saved it for the NBA. Yeah, there it is. Right
Gene
there.
Smith didn't want that. Razzle-dazzle.
He didn't like that.
About the hot dog?
Even if it was successful, he'd be like,
Coach was like, I don't need a rock and roll player, just plain vanilla.
Rob, I want to show you something.
Uh-oh.
You ready for this?
Not really.
I'm sure?
Scared.
is he skating?
No.
Or is he skiing?
No, I'm not skating.
We got something for you right now.
Why?
Let's take a look. You hear the music. There it is, Rob.
Now watch this move.
Come on,
watch this move right here,
Hold on, Rob.
There it is.
There it is. Swing it back. Walk it forward.
we got that number better to do
I like that.
man.
You like this and that. And they almost fall. And there's a new one. Whole new one coming, Rob. Take a look at the new one. You don't think we dive deep.
That's why I almost fell right there.
Oh, here's Rob.
It's the
Look.
skates,
There it is, Rob. Look at the misses.
Look, Candace.
Look at Candace going right through. Oh, yeah.
You look like Kareem, man. He was a skater.
Oh, my goodness.
Is that your niece's graduation?
Yeah, I know. It's Candace's daughter, my stepdaughter's
Okay.
graduation.
That's pretty good, Rob.
Man,
Like,
it's like they gave you the whole rink to yourself and let you and Candace do work out there.
Oh, you know, man. Sometimes it pays off to be Big Shot Bob.
Big shot, Bob. Oh, man.
Hey, y'all gonna stop putting stuff on my wall unless you get approval from me.
Nope, got it from
Nope.
your wife. Lakers improved to 13-2 this year when holding
go to
opponents
Candace.
under 100 points. Frank Vogel speaking with Mike in the media.
Hey Frank, just wondered what the message was at halftime and how you thought it was received in that third quarter.
Yeah, we struggled a couple third quarters the last couple games. And, the mindset was to make this one ours. Okay, this is the one where it was going to be opposite. It's going to be the Cavs struggling in the third quarter because we want to have a better defensive disposition and want to make sure that we don't have what happened to us the last couple games in the third quarter happen. And our guys came out charged up. Really played great defense, held them to 10 points in a quarter, which is hard to do in this league, and it was a big factor in the win.
Schroder had the highlight play with the chase down block and 4 steals, but Frank, you spoke about that before the game, kind of talked about his defense all year. How key did you think that was tonight, and what specifically was he doing that you thought was impactful?
Well, his effort is inspiring, you know, and those types of plays. Kenny has plays like that. Kuz had one tonight that they called for a foul. You know, that's the care factor that we play with here. You know, that's why we're the #1 defense in the league. You know, we make hustle plays in transition like that. That's part of our culture. And, you know, Dennis shows that he's contributing to that.
BT?
How you doing, Frank?
Good, BT.
What do you like the most about that third quarter defense of your team?
I just think we were flying around. You know, our disposition was great. You know, our communication and talking was really good, and there was just a determination about our group that we weren't going to lose that quarter the way we did the last couple of games. So, yeah, I like our determination.
Hey Frank, when you look at the last couple of games for Trey, he really kind of gains momentum in the second half. I'm wondering, without LeBron, does it take more time to kind of find the groove with pick and roll and getting him involved in some of the actions?
Not necessarily. I mean, I think he's played bigger minutes in the second half the last couple of games. You know, I think that's the biggest reason why you're seeing that more. But you know, no, I don't think it's something that takes any more time.
Frank, you guys, I think you had 17 threes the other night. Tonight you go 6 for 26. What do you think about the looks and the rate that you made them tonight?
Yeah, we didn't shoot the ball well. Second night of back-to-back, guys had heavier legs. Our spacing was poor in the first half. We did a far better job in the second half, slot cutting and giving the guy with the basketball better space to make better decisions, and the looks got cleaner, but you know, our legs weren't there.
And working.
Frank, working with Dennis this year, is there stuff in his sort of overall demeanor that makes him the kind of guy who embraces challenges? Like from afar, at least, he seems like someone who's not too hard to kind of let a fire under.
Well, he's an emotional player, you know, and he brings it out on the court, and He's highly competitive, and that's just the way he plays.
To follow up on that really quickly, how important, and that's critical every game, but like specifically during this stretch of where you guys are at, how important is that?
Yeah, well, we've got a lot of fighters on this team. All the guys have been playing during this stretch. Even though we've struggled at times through small stretches the last 4 games, the competitive spirit has been very high. And Dennis is one of those. But I can say that about every player on our team. This team has a high care factor and loves to compete.
We were just having a great conversation, but we'll share that for another time. Rob, the fire is going. The wall, drop it down and go.
All right, we're going to talk about
What are you breaking down, man?
the Lakers' intensity in the second half on the defensive end.
Interesting.
All right, give me my clip. Here we go. Right here, we got a lot of defense on the elbow by Twin.
You walking
and here's
like
the
hips.
best part. Huh?
You walking like hips.
Oh. I have to be careful when you step over. You mess up a play, man.
Sorry,
you see,
man. Big block, great block, great
now
block.
we're off to the races right here. KK with his spin. I got to start calling Kuz because people at home think I'm saying something else, so I got to go with Kuz now. So here we got an over-the-top inbound. Little press there. This is what the most impressive thing right. Look at big man Gasol going and tries to trap this. Gets back into the middle of the paint like most big mans do. Then out, back to the top. You know what? Let's reset our defense. You resetting your offense, we're going to reset our defense. Right here, it comes off a little trap. We get back. Good defense by Schroder. Look how he's just hassling the guy all over, like just making him upset here. The Garland goes to the hole, misses a shot. I actually played with his dad, so dang, I'm old. Right here, now you got Schroder off to the races. Here, you get Trez going to the paint. You know what, Trez? You know what? We've been scoring tonight. We're going to try to throw a little pass out
Dennis.
to KCP. But look at Dennis. Tracks him down, blocks the shot, keeps it in play. KCP gets it. We off to the races again. Right here, you got the former Laker, Cook, getting double teamed by the 2 guys right here, Trez and AC Fresh. Now you pass back out to imitation Dwayne Wade. Here we go, out to the guy. Now that
Dean Wade.
right here, you got great hands by THT. Pokes it loose. We off to the races right here. Now I thought he was going to dunk on him, but he lays it up with a nice little right hand. So you got a lot of defense.
They called you Big Hip Rob. No, but listen, Rob. Eric, our producer, did a great job. 24 points, 10 of 15, 10 rebounds. Dennis Schroder, 17 points, 7 assists, 4 steals. THT, 15 points, 6 of 11, 2 steals. Lakers go to 29 and 17 on the season. Let's go back to Staples. Trez is speaking with Mike.
Hey, Trez, I wondered what the message was at halftime as you guys were trailing by 7, and then we saw the results in the third quarter when things flipped around pretty quickly.
The talk at halftime was basically, about the miscommunication we had on defense end, and guys wasn't in the right rotation spots. So we really just cleaned up a lot of mistakes that we had on the defensive end, and really just, made our rotations earlier. We knew they kept hitting the big on the pocket pass, and it opened up a lot for them. So we just wanted to make sure that we got there early, make the bid, make a decision, pass out of it, try to do something different than just line up the ball or get fouled.
2 questions for you about Dennis Schroder. Just wondering first, the chase down block that he had and the steals, and just how much he sparked your guys' defense, and then if you feel like you and he have been developing some in the screen roll game on the other side of the court.
He's a warrior on the defensive end of the floor. He started, getting up in guys, picking them up full court, making them uncomfortable, turning guys. He's just been a pest, something that he's built a name for in this league for a long time. And as far as on the offensive end of the floor, I think we're starting to gel. We're starting to, find some plays and, read each other a little bit more. I think a lot of that was about reads and kind of getting the feel of, what each other can kind of do or how, we kind of want the ball or screen set for one another, man. So it's just communication, man. It's going to take a little bit of time. This is our first year playing together, but I think we're going to get it right.
Trez, has there been just tension from losing? Did you guys feel like you just really need to get this win under your belts without LeBron or AD?
No, I don't think we felt tension. I think we was more so, disappointed at, the results of a lot of our last games, especially when we put ourselves there in a lot of them and got down big and fought to come back on it and made them some close games towards the end. But we know in ourselves, in our mind, if we would have played like this starting out the game, it might have been a different outcome. So I don't think it's more so frustration or anything like that, man. I just think it's more so guys are competitive and we just wanted to come out here and get a win, man. Just get back in the win column in general.
Yeah. Chris, how much of this is just kind of figuring out who you guys are going to have to be? It feels like that's been sort of a constant question for you guys this year because of injuries and guys going in and out. And, this stretch, at least, it seems like you're going to get a sustained look at the same group of guys.
I mean, honestly, we just got to play next man up, man. We just got to keep looking to come in, take it one game at a time, put together a great offensive plan, great defensive plan to take the other team out of the play that they do well and, how we want to create our own offense and, take it one step at a time, man. We can't look forward to 2 weeks to when AD or Bron comes back, 3 weeks when they come back, man. Whenever they come back, we can't look forward to that. And like I said, and previous media takes before this, man, we're not just looking to hold on or just try to keep our head above water while we don't have those guys, man. We're trying to compete and still win games. Like I said, we put ourselves in some tough situations and lost a few, but it just feels good to get back in the winning column tonight, man. That's what it is, man. It just feels good to get back in the winning column and hopefully we can take this carrying over to Sunday's game.
Hello and welcome to Access Sportsnet Lakers, driven by your Southern California Honda dealers, Chris McGee, James Worthy, Robert Ory. Are you going to clap tonight?
It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time, Geeter.
Who would have thought that?
And we needed this one. Very proud of this team. Send them in, baby. We need to see them. Send them in. Come on.
We're going Worthy claps on Twitter.
Yeah, man, because this team deserves it. Without LeBron, without